sports fans at tonight? Sports fans in the house? Yeah! That's all. I'm a huge sports fan, okay? This is how big of a sports fan I am. I'm from Washington, and I found out that Washington has this thing called the 3 strikes law, and I was like, that's awesome. I don't even know what it does, alright? I was just like, hey, baseball rules, that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I think they should do that with all of our laws. Name them after sports rules, you know? Like, you can legalize gay marriage and just call it the 4 balls law. I think that'd be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you guys like that? Good. Go tell your friends. Seriously. I need to get famous soon, alright? Think I'm getting paid for this? No. Only way I'm getting paid tonight is if I'm valeting cars after the show, so. It's a joke that only works downtown, actually. Like, we came through South Dakota, told that joke, they're like, valet, what? Huh? You mean the crackheads? Don't give your keys to anybody outside. I don't want to be held responsible. It's terrible. I feel bad for the bums, though. You know, you see them more often with, like, the recession and everything. I feel bad. Because I'm unemployed, too, and it's tough out there. But there's a specific set of bums that I have no sympathy for whatsoever. And those are the fat bums. You know? Like, they have a sign that says, I'm hungry. No, you're not. Obviously. Where'd you get that pizza box for your sign? Alright? Like, there's cheese on it still, it's steaming. Your sign is warm, alright? Why don't you just stop lying and be honest? Why don't you just change your sign to say, I'm still hungry? And that would be fine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because honestly, the only way you're homeless is if you lived in a gingerbread house and you ate it. Alright? That's gotta happen. I don't know. I saw a bum on the way in. We saw a bum, it was pouring rain, and I saw a bum with an umbrella, which I thought, you know, I was happy for him, you know, he's staying out of the rain, but at the same time I felt like, you know, that defeats the purpose as a bum. You want to look as miserable as possible, right? Like, if a bum asks me for money and he's got an umbrella, I'm gonna be like, you don't need my dollar, you bought an umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, and I was thinking about it, like, I'm unemployed, and, you know, obviously this comedy thing isn't going so well. South Dakota. You know, maybe, I might be homeless in a few days, so I try to come up with some tips, like, if I was homeless, to get as much money as possible, I would just, like, piss my pants, you know what I'm saying? Like hide a leg, hop around like I'm missing a leg, just to get as much sympathy, to look as miserable as possible. I'd hold up season tickets to the Seahawks, just like, yeah. You know, it saddens me that a Seahawks joke works everywhere in the country right now. Even in South Dakota, they're like, Seahawks suck! Screw you guys. It's tough out there. I talk like I'm the only one. I have a friend, actually. She's lost 4 jobs in the past year. She got laid off 4 times. I was pissed off when I heard that. I was like, how the hell did you get 4 other jobs? Unless you're a stripper in South Dakota, I don't know. It's tough. And I want to get another job, you know. I want to get another job, but I just don't want to settle for something crappy. Like, when I was in college, I delivered pizza for a year. That's the worst job I ever had. I think the only reason I really stuck it out is because I was waiting for that pizza guy fantasy to come true, you know what I'm talking about? Like those hot girls answer the door, how will we ever pay for this pizza? Yeah. Figured I was watching too much porn, probably not gonna happen, right? Laugh it up, alright? But I know what you're thinking, Andrew, you're a decent looking guy, you know? You must have got close a couple times, and you're right. That's not the joke. Don't laugh at that. You're right, I did get close. One time I got really close. I was delivering to this guy. And, like, half of you guys were okay with that. I don't know what goes on in Denver, but get me out of it. This is a true story. This actually happens half the reason I quit, actually. One time I was delivering to this guy. He answers his door, and he's like, I'll give you a $20 tip if you pull your pants down for me. I was like, no thanks. Like, I'm flattered, but that's not what I'm delivering today, so no thanks. Like, getting ready to leave, he's like, not even just a look? It's like, what did you want to do before? No, that's gross. I was a little offended. I ran to my car. It was like $20. Come on, that's ridiculous. You know, I'm not Brad Pitt, but I think I get at least 30 on Craigslist. At least that's what I put in my ad. I don't know the going rate out here. Anyone ever tried Craigslist? Is that where you guys met? Is that? They're like, oh God, don't talk to me. Since you were so brave, I'll admit it too. I did try Craigslist one time, and it didn't work out very well. It was really embarrassing. One of my friends actually recognized me from there. And he called me out too. He's like, dude, what are you doing on Craigslist? I was like, what are you doing looking at dudes on Craigslist? Did we miss a conversation?